The invention of electricity opens the doors of the developments, and the usage of electricity in different sectors and industries was the beginning of the new age. Nowadays, electricity has become an essential part of our life. NB Noole Singhagad College of Engineering provides the best institute to study electricity and different concept of electrical engineering. The Department of Electrical Engineering was started in the year 2010, with the vision to blossom globally competent electrical engineers to serve the needs and challenges of society through technical excellence. The department has well-qualified staff with expertise in power systems, control systems, power electronics, and drives, electrical machines, electronics, and computer applications. Our laboratories have been very well established not only to cover the complete syllabus but to motivate students to learn beyond the syllabus, which will definitely develop a complete knowledge of the subject and develop skill sets of students to become promising engineers in the future. Regular workshops are conducted for the staff and students throughout the year to keep the staff abreast of the latest teaching learning processes. We regularly arrange student workshops in various fields to impart practical approach and experiential learning in our students. This allows our academic staff to stay updated and aware about ever-changing situations with students. Industrial visit and guest lecture helps students to gain hands-on experience of how industry operations are executed and bridge the gap between theoretical training and practical learning in a real-life environment. To build good rapport between the industry and the institute, our institute has MOU with the different industries to have a good and vibrant industry-institute interaction to promote education and entrepreneurship. We started providing e-learning to our students using various e-learning platforms. Our students are our pride. A well-chalked-out academic calendar helps our students to gain university rank every semester. We provide comprehensive and rigorous coaching for the GATE exams. Our student-centered guidance focuses on the strengths and weaknesses of each student. This has enabled us to achieve a proven track record of GATE-qualified students from our institute. Our students are working with different public sector undertaking utilities. Every year we provide the opportunities to our students to attend different placement training activities in which corporate leaders from the leading organizations interact with the students and introduce them to the best practices of the industry. The record-breaking placement is itself the testimony of the role and quality of placement cell at NB Noole Singhagad College of Engineering. The number of students placed through campus placement is rising swiftly every year. Here are some of the remarkable achievements of our students in different fields such as project work, internship, MS from foreign universities and entrepreneurship. Singhagad Institute's way to success.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening.
Sir, let me introduce our today's guest.
Yes.
Miss Preeti Fadtare. Actually, she is 2014 batch
Yeah.
from electrical department, and currently she is working as an electrical inspector at Mumbai, Government of Maharashtra.
Wow. Great. Nice to have the interaction with Miss Preeti. Welcome to once again Singhagad College of Engineering.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
A fine good evening to everyone. Hope you all are fit and fine. I, Amrita, welcome you all for today's alumni webinar series on career opportunities in electrical engineering, organized by Electrical Department. Our today's alumni webinar is based on an electrical engineer and government jobs. To continue the session, I would like to call Professor Rangdar sir.
Okay. Good evening, all. Myself, Professor Sachin Rangdar. I am working as an assistant professor in electrical engineering department of NB Noole Singhagad College of Engineering, Solapur. So, on the behalf of Singhagad Engineering College, Solapur, I welcome you all. In this alumni webinar series, the title of this alumni webinar series is Career Opportunity in Electrical Engineering. Electrical Engineering Department, this webinar series from 27 July, means today, up to 2nd August 2020. Today our alumni is Ms. Preeti Fadtare is with us. Welcome Preeti. And in today's session going to attend our beloved principal sir, Dr. S.D. Navle sir. Welcome sir. Now, it gives me immense pleasure to introduce our beloved principal sir, Honorable Dr. Shankar Dattatreya Navle sir. Sir is Electronics and Telecommunication Engineer. Sir is completed MTech and PhD from VGTI Mumbai University. Sir is carried out the part of PhD research work at University of Rome in Italy. Sir has completed postdoctoral scholar research from Grenoble University, France. And Sir is one of the recipient of Erasmus Mundus scholarship. This type of scholarship get funded by European Commission. Research area of principal sir is electromagnetic antennas, wave propagation, and microwave engineering. Also, sir is dedicated research scholar in the area of UHF, means ultra high frequency RFID passive tag and its application. Sir is reviewer of more than 16 IEEE journals and conferences. So, welcome you, sir. On the behalf of Sehanagar College, I request our principal, sir, to please guide us. Sir, please.
Thank you, Professor Rangda. And let us welcome today's speaker, Ms. Preeti Fadtare. As we all know, she's going to speak on the topic that an electrical engineering and government jobs, as she is already working in government services. And of course, as we know that India is one of the like what we can say a developing country where we have very good opportunities in power sector. As you could see, this entire alumni series, which is organized by Electrical Engineering Department, where we have very good speakers, and all those speakers are our own alumni. And these students and our alumni are working in the different areas of power sector, as it might be in government or in private sector, but they do have very good career opportunities. As electrical engineering is one of the core branch of engineering, and a big core branch of engineering, of course, the allied or derived branches may have the opportunities coming and going, but the core branches will be definitely having their opportunities continuous. Therefore, if anyone would like to pursue their graduation or even further studies in electrical engineering, of course, they will be having very good opportunities. As we know, at our NB Navle Sehanagar College of Engineering, Solapur, we have very dedicated team of teachers with us. Specifically talking about electrical engineering department, we have very good faculty members. As you can see, or you can actually you'll get to know when our alumni will speak. We have very good teachers, and this department of electrical engineering department is headed by a very good teacher himself, Professor Gharse, who is an alumni of ISC Bangalore. He did his MTech from ISC Bangalore. We have very senior faculty, Professor Biradar sir, who is currently heading the Department of General Science Engineering. But of course, he is an electrical engineering, and we have completed his MTech from College of Engineering, Pune. We have rest of the faculty members who have very good teaching experience, who are very dedicated towards the students. And of course, as we have the theme of our engineering college, that we consider student as our center, and whatever activities are developed, all those activities are basically to make the student as an overall personality. I should congratulate the entire Department of Electrical Engineering, head of the department, all the coordinators for organizing this alumni series. And of course, I'm very sure that this alumni series will be very truthful for all the audience who will be listening to it. Of course, it is going to get on live, YouTube live, and therefore all those who are listening right now, or if somebody could not listen or could not attend this webinar right now, they can go and they can check the link where they will get to know what are the different career opportunities, because this entire series is basically for knowing what are the career opportunities after electrical engineering. Once again, I would like to congratulate and welcome our first alumna speaker, Ms. Preeti Phadtare, for delivering her talk and accepting our invitation to be the speaker for this alumni series. Thank you, Professor Rangdar, and thank you, Professor Garse. Over to you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Now I'm hand over to Miss Amruta. Amruta, please introduce our today's speaker, Preeti Phadtare. Amruta, please.
Yes, sir. It's my pleasure to introduce a personality who have beauty with brain, Miss Preeti Phadtare, ma'am. Currently, ma'am working as a section engineer at Electrical Inspection, Mumbai Division, Industry, Energy and Label Department, Government of Maharashtra. Ma'am completed their diploma in year 2011 and their Bachelor of Engineering in year 2014 in Electrical Engineering. Ma'am was the former Vice President of ITUSA Committee in the academic year 2012-13, and also at that time she actively participated in anchoring and management of college events and functions. Now talking about professional career, Preeti ma'am selected as an engineer through Public Works Department exam in 2015, organized safety awareness campaigns in around 60 schools, colleges and in slum areas like Dharavi, Vadala, etc. Ma'am also arranged workshops for crews and engineers in well-known organizations and five-star hotels like Taj. And she also appreciated by Government of Maharashtra for excellent work in annual electrical safety week for past 4 years. Now I request to ma'am to start the session.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Shall I start, sir?
Yes,
please.
you can start. You can start.
Okay. Hello to all. As I'm already introduced to you, and thank you for introducing me in such a nice manner. So let's start our today's webinar on an electrical engineer and government job. एक विद्युत अभियंता आणि सरकारी नोकरी. So I will let you read this quote from Albert Einstein. This quote before starting any webinar. I think if you start it with the quote, your half job is done. So let's start. So today we will discuss on something about my academic life, my background, how I studied, how I prepared, and then regarding my current job, my overall experience and related stories. The next is I listed out some government jobs after the electrical. Then the next one is the interesting one. Pick a government job or private job. What are my views? Some words of advice from me, and then we will conclude this session. So let's start with my academic life. Starting the academic life, I'll start with my 10th. I completed my 10th in 2008. Then I pursued for Polytechnic College. Actually, it was not my decision, it was my dad's decision. I clearly had no idea then because I haven't attended any webinar series. But engineering not my first choice. But I pursued and completed sincerely. And then I got an admission in this college, Siahat College. I got an admission to direct second year. And also I completed the whole college sincerely and completed with distinction. Sorry. Also speaking about this college, I have lots of memory related to this college. I had enjoyed my college life. I did everything, anchoring, management, being participating in dance shows and everything. Also I balanced my study and enjoyment. So it is important to having balance of both the things in during your academic life, because what you do in academic life is it is the base which is going to affect your future. So building nice habits and making a proper study fun balance is what you should do in your college. So next is talking about my job. After I finished my degree, I decided to take a job immediately. I just moved out of my home. I moved out to Pune so that I could get one job. I was not. I didn't want to study further, but I just wanted to have one job. So I started searching jobs in Pune, and I decided to live on my own, because once you finish your studies, I think you shouldn't be in your home. You should move out of your home and start living on your own. So I started searching the jobs. I worked in private company for a few months. Then I gave this exam and I got selected in, I think, 15, and I got my order in 16. During these some years, I worked in a private company for a few months, but after that I left that job and I came back to my home and did nothing. I know it's a big mistake, so I advise you to not to do this. So wasting your time is not advisable. You just keep doing the job, because the more the gap, the less the opportunities. So this is not something related to my job. I just put this image for making my slide interesting. Talking about my job, when I started working in this department, electrical inspection department. This department mainly works on. Hello, hello, hello.
Yes, you
Yes,
are
yes,
Am I
you
audible.
are
audible?
You are
audible.
audible. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, please continue.
Sir? Okay, okay. Okay, okay. So talking about this department mainly works on the basis of Indian Electricity Act and Central Electricity Regulations. So in this job, I work regarding investigations, accident inspection, site visit, permissions, licensing, and so on. So when I started working on site, I got very different reactions of people. So people would say that you are so young and you look so small. How did you get this job? So I used to say, they used to say, की तुम्ही या लाईन मध्ये कसे आलात, की तुम्हाला गव्हर्नमेंट जॉब करायचा होता का, अच्छा गव्हर्नमेंटने आउटसोर्सिंग चालू केलं का, तुम्ही कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट बेसिसवर आहेत का, काय काय. So there were people who gave shocking reactions, and there were people who also I got positive feedback from such people, that they used to feel happy seeing me, that being a young girl, you're working in this department. It's a very nice thing to see, because mostly in government department people are old aged, and they just most young when people see that young people are also working in government department, they really expect some better results from you. So okay, so here are some moments I would like to share you. This is from my work. Every year, Government of Maharashtra organizes Electrical Safety Week. So I was really happy to be part of this. See, so during Electrical Safety Week, we organize essay competitions, drawing competition in school, create safety awareness in slum areas, in public places by distributing booklets, pamphlets, posters regarding it. So the main aim of organizing of electrical safety week to make your public's day-to-day life safer, to achieve zero accident. So I also we also distributed CDs regarding these, and also arrange workshops in the hotels for their clients. So it was really nice to be part of this campaign. So next is some government jobs. So let's see. Here are some Indian government jobs. First is civil services, UPSC. We all are familiar with this. So anybody, this is the most prestigious job for anybody. So anybody who cracks UPSC will be flashed in newspapers, news channels. You will be felicitated. You will have a function just to felicitate you. So cracking UPSC, it's a big deal. So next is PSU, public sector unit. These are actually private, but they have 40% shares of government. So PSUs, HPCL, and ISL, like that. So PSUs recruit through GATE exam. So next is scientist. You can work as a scientist after your electrical engineering. ISRO every year conducts exams. ISRO has, I think, there are separate exams to recruit electrical engineers as scientists. Next is BARC, Bhabha Atomic Research Center, which comes under Department of Atomic Energy, and DRDO is Defense Research. Hello? Hello?
Yes, you are audible. You can
Sir,
continue.
am I audible?
Yes,
Yes, you are.
Hello?
Please continue.
Yes, madam, you are audible.
Just a minute.
So this department hire through GATE exam. So next is defense services, like Army, Navy. I think you are familiar with military engineering services. They also hire through. Okay, they recruit. Oh, okay. Hello.
Yes, you are audible.
Hello.
Please continue. Yes, you are audible. Please continue.
Okay. So defense. Okay. So defense services. Going into defense services, you have to give the exam of ESE, engineering services exams. So this is also okay. This is also just like the GATE exam, the tough one. So next is railway engineers. Railway engineers recruit through RRB. They select you as JE or AE. And next is NTPC, National Thermal Power. So this I think NTPC recruits through GATE. Once you get selected through NTPC, you have to work on different plants pan India. Next is SSC, Staff Selection Commission. SSC conducts their separate exam and recruits JE and AE to work in different central government CPWD offices. So next is regarding state government departments. So first is State Electricity Board and Power Transmission. They conduct their own exams like Mahadiscom, Mahagenco, Mahatransco. Next is State Public Works Department, where I work. They recruit through MPSC or separate exam. I gave this separate exam of PWD. Next is State Water Resource Department. They also recruit through MPSC, and also they have their separate exam. Next is Public Health Department. They also recruit through MPSC or separate exam. If you want to work as a lecturer or professor in the government or university, then you can go through MPSC exam. Then last is municipal corporations. This comes under Urban Development Department. They have their own exams. Also, there are separate exams. You may heard of BMC, MMRDA, etc. So these were government jobs I listed out, and okay, just look at this number. What is this number saying? Okay, so this is the number of people every year appear for government exams for just few hundreds of vacancies. Let's look at some other numbers. ESE, for ESE exam last year, number of students appeared all over India in last year. This is last year's data. For ESE, it's for 2.5, GATE exam 7.8, UPSC 8.2. So why I'm showing you these numbers? So my point is, why does everyone go crazy after a government job? Why everyone crave for a government job? So there will be few reasons. The first is power. People want power to work. They want authority. So they want a government job. They go after a government job. They study hard, and it's really hard to crack one. Some of them, and some of them are not. So next is security, job security. Nobody wants to work in a pressurized work culture. They want a comfortable life. So having a job security, they go for government job. So and also there are other reasons like medical facilities, leaves, and a pay scale with increment likewise. So why government jobs only? There are other options too. Like let's have a look at some other scenario. Okay, this is a debatable content, but I think you should know something about this too. So how does it like to work at government office and at a private company office? So comparing these two, there are pros and cons. Working at government office will give you less pressure, more benefits like I said, medical facilities, leaves, and the flexible time, and there is a pay scale is also good. So private company, they also have some pros like you will get more exposure, you will get more opportunities, and pay scale is also good, but it depends on your skill, the company you are working, and at what post you are working. So there are cons for both. Government in government office, there is a repetitive work. You don't get to work on different projects like in private. So and also in private company, there are more pressure, and if you don't work according to their target and terms, your boss will kick you out. So here are pros and cons about government and private. So what are my views regarding this, whether to choose a government job or private job? So talking about government job and private job, I would say if you want exponential growth, you would prefer private job. If you want incremental growth, you can choose government job. But talking about whole this job thing, my point is every engineering degree holder should prefer a job which is closest to his passion or dream. Because if you don't like your work, you don't get motivated to work better. If you don't work better, you will not progress, or you will not get more opportunities. So eventually you will stuck in some position which is not beneficial to your life regarding success, money. So we pick any job we pick up because of money. So money is the main factor to complete all your dreams. So having a goal or dream is the main thing you should decide. You should decide it right now in your college time. First you should have a goal, then choose a right path which will lead to your goal. then work on your skills and all that. So I will choosing your goal and choosing the path. I would say, for example, if you want to set up your own industry or company, you should first need to have money and experience. For example, suppose if you want to run a plant of manufacturing plant of electrical wiring. So first you should know about you should have experience about how uh, uh, cost of wires, plant and material and all that. After that, hello, hello.
Yes, you are audible, madam.
Okay.
We are getting your voice, madam.
Ha,
You
okay.
continue.
Okay. So after having after deciding your goal, and you should opt for right path. Like if you have to work in a company which is related to like wiring, so you have to find a job related to wiring. So if you work there, start you should gain more experience and knowledge regarding them. So before getting the job, you have to study to get that job. So start preparing from now. Start preparing in your college life, so that it would save your time. It will easier for you to get a get a job. It will save your time. So okay. So here are some some few words of advice I would like to give to the students. Please make a screenshot of this, make a photograph of this. This will help you in your academic life. First, as I told you, defining your goal is important. Try improving your soft skills like communication by learning a new language. So time is money. I'm not going much into this. You can search and work on this. So moving on, I think I should here how you should start by setting your goal and path and keep working. So the conclusion. So conclusion of this whole session is finding your goal and start now. Always be prepared. Talking about jobs, there are lots of opportunities. You just need to keep an eye and grab one. So be flexible. Do not limit yourself. So by the last point, I would like to conclude this session by some lines I read, I think on Facebook. So these are these were the lines related to life, related to taking risk. So the lines were नियम असे कुठलेही नियम स्वतःला लावून घेऊ नका, स्वतःला नियमांमध्ये बांधून घेऊ नका. म्हणजे नियम लावायचेच आहेत तर चांगल्या गोष्टींचे लावा जे तुम्हाला तुमचा गोल अचीव करण्यासाठी मदत करतील. चौकटी स्वतःभोवती एक चौकट मांडून ठेवू नका. चौकटीमध्ये नका राहू, कारण चौकटीमधलं आयुष्य जगण्यामध्ये ती मजा नाहीये. जीवनात जे जेव्हा होतं, जेव्हा ते मिळतं तेव्हा ते करावं, स्वीकारण्याची सवय असावी. आणि असं ओढून ताणून आयुष्य जगण्यात सगळ्यांचं सफल होत नाही. थँक्यू.
Great words, ma'am. Thank you. If anyone have any questions or doubts, they will ask. They can ask to ma'am.
40व्या वर्षी गव्हर्नमेंट जॉबला जास्त पगार असते का प्रायव्हेट जॉबला जास्त पगार असते?
Hello, Preeti, did you get the question? No, you are not audible. Preeti ma'am, you are not audible.
Hello?
Yeah. Now
I can't
it's
hear you.
audible.
Hello? So I can't hear.
Hello.
Hello?
हॅलो, आवाज येतो का मॅडम आता?
Can you repeat
Okay,
the question?
हॅलो, अमित, you repeat the question.
Okay, please repeat the question.
At 40
sir, येतोय.
at 40 years of age, which have private job or government job have higher salary if you have higher capability of success or have higher potential.
Okay. At the age of 40, I think you should have something of your own, because if you work in private, I think working in private company gives you experience. I already told, if you want to have something your own, or if you want to run your own company industry, you have to work in private company, so you can gain experience. And regarding your skill, there is more pay scale in private company. So at 40, I think of your own.
Hello, ma'am. Hello.
Hello?
Hello, ma'am. Can you hear me? Hello, ma'am.
Hello? Yes. You can ask.
Ma'am, what are the challenges come in your job profile?
In my job profile. Okay. Basically, my job profile is public related. So whatever I work, whatever I do, the results are going to affect to the public. So there are complaints, there are appreciation. So challenges are, we have to give results and we have to complete our task within time. That's it.
Hello. Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Hello.
Hello?
Hello, ma'am. I'm Shitlet Dhurge. I have to ask
Okay.
a question to you, ma'am. How you prepare for your exam, or how you make the strategies for to crack your exam?
Okay, that's a good question. Actually, I was about to talk about that point, but I missed that point. So here is how I prepared. Actually, as I told in presentation, that you have to prepare. You have to study really hard during your academic life. In your academic life, this would save your time in future, because if you work these 4 years, you don't have to study after that. It will save your time eventually, right? So I already studied in college. I just have to make some revisions before giving exam. Talking about this exam, there were questions, mostly questions were regarding electrical machines and power system, and there was 50
Okay.
marks of aptitude. Okay.
Hello, ma'am. As you
thank you.
said at the
Hello.
starting, you left your private job and come back to home.
Hmm.
What was your
Hmm.
plan at that time?
Well, actually, I left that job because I got order from this job for joining, but joining date was not confirmed. So I was waiting for my joining order. So I left, and also I left because that job was not paying well enough for me. So that's it.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
Ma'am, how you stayed motivated throughout your preparation for this exam?
Okay. Motivation. I don't think so. I needed a motivation. You just need to build some habits, so which will be beneficial for you in throughout your life for everything, not just regarding jobs, be it anything. Just I was already a studious student, so I was always serious about studying. But hello,
Hello, ma'am.
okay, okay, that's it. That's it.
Hello,
Hello,
my
Preeti madam. Hello.
Hello,
name is Amit Bansode.
hello, ha ha,
Yes, yes,
What
Amit.
was
ha.
what was hobbies before your job, and what was your hobbies after your job? Before and after, what
What?
was your job? Does your hobby changed?
Okay.
Your hobby
No,
changed
my
or not?
hobby. Okay, okay, I got your question. My hobbies haven't changed since college. Before that, I would love to travel, music and dancing. And after college and with my job also, I'm doing all these things. So my hobbies haven't changed.
Hello.
Hello. Next.
This is Bilal here.
Anyone have any questions?
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Uh,
Hello.
sir speaking. I
Yes,
want to
ma'am.
just know the nature of the
Yes.
work you are doing in this department. What is the nature of work that you are doing in this particular department?
Okay. Okay. So my job profile is basically carrying out inspection, regular inspections, annual inspections, and visiting substations regarding testing and maintenance. So basically, it works around Indian Electricity Act and rules to check everything is working properly according to rules and regulations. Also, we have to carry out lift inspections. There comes a licensing department, permissions, and also I have to attend accidents, be it fire, fatal, non-fatal. So we have to visit the site, investigate, and make a report. That's it, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Hello. Hello.
Yes,
Hello.
yes, Shitlesh, you can ask the question.
Yes, sir. Ma'am, currently government more focusing to renewable sources like solar energy. Is there in future in government sector that government can implement like renewable sources in like solar energy in future? Is there any chance for the upcoming students or any upcoming student to get a chance in solar sector in government?
Yeah,
Can
yes,
you tell me
there
about?
are chances. Yes, but power sector is not wholly. It was not wholly owned by government. So power sector comes under government, but it is owned by private companies. So for regarding power sector, you have to enter regarding fields like there are numerous power sectors like I told you NTPC. NTPC is regarding thermal power plant. For renewables, there are Tata Power, Reliance. So you have to enter these departments to work to have more opportunities.
What to say about
One
your
more question. Hello. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
hello?
One more question is regarding the
Yes.
licensing, because whatever the contractor and supervisor licensing are there, all this
Hmm.
comes under your department, or it is a separate department? As far as
No, these all the things comes under this department, but there is separate office for licensing and permissions. It is located at Chembur.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
Did your confidence increase after your job? Are you from middle class or lower middle class?
I think okay. Okay. I don't know lower or higher, but I am from middle class. And hello,
Yes,
hello,
yes, yes,
hello,
yes, I am audible.
hello. Okay. So I don't know about higher or lower. I am from middle class, and sorry. Of course, I gained lots of confidence after this job. This job taught me a lot of things. So I'm happy regarding experience.
Hello.
Hello.
Madam, one question from me. Recently,
Yes.
government has changed the examination scheme to get a job into railways through UPSC. Electrical engineer can get a job in railways as an officer through UPSC. Previously, it was like different branch-wise services was there, like mechanical engineering services, electrical engineering services. But now they have made one single. Do
So
you
you are
know
not
any?
audible.
Just a minute. Shitlesh Durge, will you please mute your audio? Shitlesh Durge. Shitlesh, please mute your audio. Yeah, now it will be clear. Mullah sir, you can ask the question.
येस मॅडम रेल्वेज मध्ये जे आपलं पॉलिसी चेंज झालेली आहे आधी कसं इंजिनिअरिंगचे डिफरंट डिसिप्लिन्स जे होते त्यानुसार सर्व्हिसेस होते आता तुम्ही चेंज केले कंबाईन केले एकच सर्व्हिस आणले त्यांनी रेल्वे मॅनेजमेंट सर्व्हिसेस तर त्यामध्ये इलेक्ट्रिकल इंजिनियरला काय स्कोप असू शकते मॅडम
ओके इलेक्ट्रिकल इंजिनिअरिंगची रिक्वायरमेंट असते रेल्वेमध्ये हॅलो
येस मॅडम
आता रेल्वेमध्ये इलेक्ट्रिकल इंजिनिअरिंगची रिक्वायरमेंट असते इलेक्ट्रिसिटी मेंटेन करण्यासाठी इलेक्ट्रिकल लाईन मेंटेन करण्यासाठी अँड इलेक्ट्रिकल इंजिनियर्सला लोकोमोटिव्ह म्हणून सुद्धा हायर करतात हॅलो
You are audible.
ओके नेक्स्ट
कोणते क्वेश्चन असतात एकदम फॉल्ट्स वगैरे असतात आणि अजून काय असं काय शोध म्हणजे काय असतात काम फॉल्ट्स एक शोधणं वगैरे काम असतं इलेक्ट्रिकल इंजिनियरला अजून तसं काय असतात फॉल्ट्स आयडेंटिफाय हॅलो हा येस फॉल्ट्स आणि अजून काय असतं त्याच्यामध्ये
परत एकदा विचारा
फॉल्ट्स आयडेंटिफाय करणे फॉल्ट्स इलेक्ट्रिक फॉल्ट्स
इलेक्ट्रिक
Faults. He's saying faults.
Electric faults. Okay, okay. ओके. सो मी माझ्या फील्ड बद्दल सांगते की जेव्हा ऍक्सिडेंट होतो, ते फॅटल असेल किंवा फायर असेल, तेव्हा मी तिथे जातो. तेव्हा मेनली फायर कशामुळे झालं हे शोधतो. म्हणजे फायर ऍक्च्युली इलेक्ट्रिकल मुळे झालंय का दुसऱ्या गोष्टींमुळे झालंय. जर ते इलेक्ट्रिकलमुळे झालं असेल तर आम्ही त्याचा फॉल्ट शोधायचा प्रयत्न करतो. मोस्टली जे फायर ऍक्सिडेंट होतात ते आपल्या घरातल्या एसी मध्ये होतात किंवा कधी कधी ELCB तुम्हाला माहिती असेल, अर्थ लिकेज सर्किट ब्रेकर, ते बसवलेलं नसतं, अर्थिंग नसतं प्रॉपर, त्याच्यामुळे होतं. तर या गोष्टी आहेत, रूल्स आहेत, अर्थिंग, ELCB आणि कधी कधी ओव्हरलोडिंग आणि MCB वगैरे या गोष्टी नसल्यामुळे किंवा नेग्लिजन्स ऑफ वर्क म्हणजे घराच्या वायरिंगची कंडिशन ठीक नसेल त्याच्यामुळे होतात किंवा वायरिंगचा लाईफ संपला असेल त्याच्यामुळे.
I will focus a few points related to this again. If याच बेसिकली फॅटल आपण हा शब्द बहुतेक मुलांना माहित नसावा. फॅटल म्हणजे मृत्यू ऍक्सिडेंट असतात. ऍक्सिडेंट मध्ये जे आणि नॉन फॅटल ऍक्सिडेंट मध्ये म्हणजे काहीतरी मरण नाही पावत, बट दे विल गेट सम डॅमेज टू द बॉडी. हे जे होतात ना, किंवा इंडस्ट्री असेल किंवा कुणाच्या घरी असेल किंवा कुठल्या प्लेसला जे काही इलेक्ट्रिसिटी ऍक्सिडेंट होतात ना, त्याचा टोटल रिझन आहे की कशामुळे झाला, काय झाला, नेमका प्रॉब्लेम काय झाला किंवा नेमका प्रॉब्लेम ऍक्सिडेंट कशामुळे झाला हे फाइंड आउट करायचं काम हे इलेक्ट्रिकल इन्स्पेक्टरचं असतं. Am I right, ma'am?
हो, yes.
Thank you. Any other question?
Just a minute. Hello. Kotmale sir, do you want to ask any questions?
Yeah. One thing, the recruitment of the new employees in the power sector. Actually, the day-to-day the competition is more, and the government has changing its scenario regarding the exam. Day-to-day means competition is more. Likewise, the government or the examination reduces their timing, increases hardness in the examinations. So, can you share some tips about for the students how to prepare about the competitive examinations if they want to do job in a government sector? So please share some tips because there are a lot of students, I think, waiting for this answer also.
Okay.
Share some tips about preparations of government examinations.
Okay. Well, preparing for examination, make your basic concepts clear. Because once your basic concepts are clear, it will be easier to understand further things related to your engineering. So mostly, as I told, mostly questions were asked on electrical machines, AC machine, DC machines, and power system. And also there are questions from other subjects also, like control system and your electrical measurements. So while studying, you should start preparing in your college life. If you study well, refer books and also start online. There are online channels which will help you study for competitive exams. Okay.
Yes, Omkar, you are audible.
Yes. तर आणखी एक क्वेश्चन होता की what are the any advanced technologies or some new technologies that you come across during your work? ज्या की आपण नॉर्मली सिलेबस मध्ये किंवा आपल्या प्रॅक्टिकल्स मध्ये वगैरे पाहत नाही, ज्या काही नवीन आहेत ज्या फक्त आपल्याला फील्डमध्येच पाहायला मिळतात?
ओके, नवीन नवीन म्हणजे जे टेस्टिंग इक्विपमेंट्स असतात, जे खूप कॉस्टली पण असतात आणि ते खूप कमी ठिकाणी यूज केले जातात. लाईक रिगार्डिंग म्हणजे फॉल्ट डिटेक्ट करण्यासाठी जे वेगवेगळे इक्विपमेंट्स असतात, त्याची माहिती आपल्याला म्हणजे आपल्या इंजिनिअरिंग स्टडीज मध्ये ते नाहीये. म्हणजे असं मला जाणवलं की आपण जे स्टडी केलं, जे इन्स्ट्रुमेंट्स आपण स्टडी केले, इलेक्ट्रिकल इन्स्ट्रुमेंट्स, ते जे ऍडव्हान्स इन्स्ट्रुमेंट्स आहेत ते आपल्या स्टडीज मध्ये नाही, जे सध्या आता फील्ड मध्ये आपण यूज करतो.
ओके.
Okay. Preeti, one last question from my side. Did you feel, being a female candidate, did you feel any limitations or constraints or the borders in your job role?
No, I didn't feel this at all. I was always welcomed by everyone at my site, and they also appreciated me for working this department. I didn't find any limitations, but there are certain factors while going on site that I felt sometimes I have to go alone on the site. First of all, I used to scare, but then I got used to that because people living in Mumbai are really helpful. So it was really easy for me to work in Mumbai, being a lady and working on a site as a field officer.
Good. Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Madam, can a SUBE license holder, that means after electrical engineering we have got a license, that is a supervisor and contractor, the same person. Can he work for the PWD or for municipal corporation or Mahanagarpalika, or he has to take another license or apply for the another one?
Okay, so if you have the license, you have to work under contractor, or you should have your own firm register and license firm. You cannot use your license during your work. Means if I am working in PWD, I can have my own license, but I can use that license legally.
Okay, only for the PWD electrical or MSB also.
Yes, in any department, like
Means,
MSCB or PWD or even in corporation. If you are working there, you cannot use your license. You should have your own separate license and legalized firm.
yeah, that I have also, but I can apply for the Mahanagarpalika tenders also.
Yes, you can apply.
Madam, you work as a electrical inspector.
Sorry?
Hello. You work as an electrical inspector, EI inspector.
No, electrical inspector. It is actually it is executive engineer. Electrical post is actually basically a executive engineer. In
Okay, means,
inspection, it is called as electrical inspector.
Okay, you inspect also.
Yes.
Madam, then can I ask for HVDS? Any questions about HVDS project?
Which?
HVDS project of Maharashtra government. Actually, I work under a contractor. So I just want to ask whether electrical inspector is visible to give permission for 11 kV transformers or below 11 kV transformers.
Yes,
Is he allowed?
yes. Absolutely.
He is allowed.
Yes, he is allowed.
Okay.
Okay. I think questions are over because it's 7 p.m. right? Almost. Yeah.
Yes, shall I continue?
Yes, please.
Okay. Firstly, thank you, ma'am, solving all the queries of us regarding the government sector. And last but not least, vote of thanks. I convey my thanks to Honorable Principal Sir and Electrical Department for organizing such a knowledgeable session. And thank you from my bottom of heart to Ms. Preeti Fattare ma'am for giving your valuable time and addressing us. Last but not least, thank you to all the participants for the active participation. Stay safe, take care. Thank you.
Just a minute, last announcement from our side. For the participants, already the feedback link we have posted in the chat box. Okay, you are supposed to submit the feedback, and after that you will be getting the certificate, participation certificate. Okay, yeah. Thank you, Preeti ma'am, for your valuable time and for your valuable
Thank you,
guidance.
sir.
Yes, yes. Okay.
Thank you, all of you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Preeti.
Thank you, Preeti.
Thank you, sir.
Hello, sir. Shall I close the meeting?
But after closing the meeting, I think the participants will not get the feedback link, right?
Yes.
So, sir, please wait for 10 to 15 minutes.
कॉपी करावं लागेल कमेंट सेक्शन मध्ये चॅट बॉक्स.
रंगनाथ तू काय करा 10 ते 15 मिनिट थांबा.
5-10 मिनिटानंतर करा.
Yes, yes, sir.
हा म्हणजे तो पण बाकी सगळे पार्टिसिपंट फीडबॅकचं हे करतील. हा त्याच्यानंतर मग तुम्ही क्लोज केलं तरी चालेल.
Everyone, fill the feedback first.
Yes, sir. Wait for 15 minutes. We are filling.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, one instruction to all participants. While filling your feedback form, please type your name correctly because your name and your college name will be going to be printed on your certificate. So I am request you carefully type your name.
There are few things which I discuss while filling the form. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, basically this PWD department, it comes under B&C, Building and Construction Public Works Department. It has basically two departments. Previously it was combined one. Now it is divided into two parts. One is inspection and second one is maintenance. Okay, so all the government building maintenance comes under that maintenance department. Government building maintenance or new buildings wiring and its maintenance all goes to that department. And second part is the inspection department, where the inspection of all the the lift that we are putting in the buildings of multi-storage building. So it needs to be sanctioned. It needs to be inspected by the government of Maharashtra. This department, that is inspection department. And after inspecting all the things, after testing all the things related to the lift or that elevator, they will give the permission whether to start or not that particular elevator or that lift process. So this departments work in a variety of the different parts. That is giving the permission to the lift, then again inspection and erection of the transformers above 63 kVA. All the distribution transformers, all the power transformers, these are to be sanctioned first by this department, and then only the MSCB is going to put it on charge. Otherwise, it is not possible to charge, or it is not possible to put the transformer in working without the permission of this department. Then another work is that whatever the, as I said, inspection of all the fault finding. That means it may be a burning of the things at the buildings, or it may be the fatal or non-fatal accidents. All the inspection is to be carried out by this department. This department work like a police department in this field, which takes all the things. Basically, they go for Panchanama also. That means the Panchanama of that total event is to be done by this department and prepare a report, and that report is to be used for further action either to the MSCB department people or to the family or the building's owner to take the further action related to that. This kind of work is carried out by this department. This is what just I want to focus or is related to this department of government of Maharashtra.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for sharing valuable information with us.